Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Living in Northern California. And today we have a really good topic for you guys. We're going to talk about what's going on with interest rates and some of the deals that we're seeing out there. But before we get started,
hold on guys, we can't start the video without reaching out to our new viewers out there. If you have not yet, send a little love to that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you guys can be the first to know what's going on here in Northern California. Me and Rose have been really busy this year. We're very thankful. We started this channel about 2 years ago.
yeah,
And I think we're doing 1 video a week and moved it to 2 video a week. Just really planting those seeds, planting that education of what there is to do in Northern California.
specifically in the Sacramento
Mainly
area.
because there's so much out here
Yeah.
focusing on a lot of cities in the Sacramento region. And, you know, in 2023, it's really paid off for us. A lot of you guys are reaching out to us from around the country, and we've been able to relocate so many families this year through this channel. So we definitely appreciate you guys. And so we just want to talk about what we've been seeing out there, right? Because interest rates, they started off about 3% and jumped up to 5s. That was huge.
Right.
But then it went up to 6s and
Then
7s.
seven, and then
we
last
even
week,
tapped
8s.
So there's a lot of buyers out there that are just pushed out of the market and cannot afford a home because, man, how much are they going to be paying a month on mortgage with a 7.5% interest rate?
Yeah.
But we're here to tell you that this has been our busiest month. We're now in November, so October was our busiest month, right?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
that we were able to get many families into new builds. There's a lot of new builds out here, and what we love and what we're seeing with new builds is they're offering some of the best incentives.
Yeah.
Why do we like new builds? Because it's a brand new home. They're negotiating on the price of the home, and they're also lowering your interest rate.
Yeah.
So Rose, you want to touch on that a little
Yeah,
bit?
so we visit a lot of our new build partners, and obviously we've helped a lot of families move into them. But what happens with new builds is that, because interest rates are so high right now, a lot of the builders are kind of feeling this as well. And so they wanted to figure out a way where they can help people get into a home. They also put these incentives in place to help them sell existing inventory. So basically, homes that are already completed or will be completed in the next 30 to 60 days because it'll cost them a lot more money. Once they build a home, they now have to pay property taxes on the market value of the home. So with buyer demand kind of holding off right now because a lot of people are like, hey, interest rates are way too high, my payments are too high. So we're seeing a lot of buyers like stepping back a little bit and waiting for the interest rates to go back down. But in reality, these builders are like, hey, we need to get rid of these properties. We're going to drop the price a little bit, and then we're going to give you guys fixed rate. And what we've been seeing is, 5.75% interest rates, 6.25%, which is so much savings for buyers right now. So we definitely...
So we have new builds versus resale.
Mm-hmm.
What I love about new builds, there's pros and cons to everything, right? New build, you got to put it in the backyard most of the time.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons to this stuff. It's not as developed as a resale, but the pros to a new build is it's your home, the first person to ever live in that home, right?
Yeah.
That's your home. Okay, so there's one thing. You get
They're
a
going to
brand new
have
home.
new communities, like new shopping centers, new schools coming in. They might not be fully developed,
So
but
that's the obvious, okay? And then there's another part is they are a lot of times negotiating on prices because they've kind of caught up on their inventory.
Yeah.
There's not a huge waiting list,
Oh, absolutely
interest
not.
list like there was a few years ago.
they're actually not building as fast because they want to get the quick move-ins and lots.
And there's where we're seeing the deals.
Yeah.
Okay, so they want these houses to sell. They're going to lower the price, and it's negotiable.
Yeah.
And what's a big impact on people too is the monthly payment. So they're offering something called a 2-1 buy down. So there's different programs. A 2-1 buy down is what we've seen a lot, but now we're starting to see
Fixed,
a
yeah.
fixed rate, right? Because a 2-1 buy down lasts for 2 years, then it goes back to the current rate of today. We have plenty of videos on a 2-1 buy down that explains that a little bit better, but they're even offering better incentives and offering, like we saw yesterday, 5.75
yeah.
fixed for 30 years.
Right.
So if rates never touch 6, 5.5, 5 ever again, and they continue to go up, you're
least
locked
you're
in.
locked in,
It's
yeah.
never changing. But if they come down below that, you could always refinance into a lower interest
For
rate.
sure. But, like I think I heard from a lender that for every 1% interest rate, your affordability changes by $100,000. So 5.75% interest rate versus 7.75% interest rate.
$200,000.
That's afford, or like your payments are going down a lot more. So we really push these incentives out because once interest rate goes down, all the other buyers who've been on the sidelines is going to get back in the market. There's going to be wait lists at the builders. There's going to be multiple offers again.
Less incentives.
Less room for negotiation. And on top of that, yes, you're getting a lower interest rate, but then how much more are you paying over market value with multiple offer situations? You're going to start seeing prices go back up. So why not take advantage of incentives right now where you can negotiate on price, get that fixed rate in the 5.7.
This is the time in the market
Absolutely.
we've been looking for, right? Like we need this correction that we're having. Yeah. We cannot go up. Real estate has been going up for years and years now, right? Yeah. It's just crazy what we saw in 2021 and 2022, and we're thinking we can't see that forever. Well, here's your pullback.
Yeah,
this is it. It's not a full-blown crash like 2008. We've been saying that. This is the time to capitalize on the deals we're seeing.
And rates will go down eventually.
And when they do, prices will go back up.
Right.
So you're now competing with who knows how many more buyers that are going to come back in the market and with a higher price. Yeah. Right now you're getting that lower price and a better interest rate and less competition. Yeah. It's a good time right now.
Yesterday we were in Roseville checking out some new communities, and there's a community called Winding Creek, which is in Roseville, brand new schools, great community. There was one builder where they had 7 sitting inventory, mid to high 600s, 5.75%. There's a couple of the homes there have a guest suite, which is like a living room. It has a kitchenette, a bedroom and a bathroom, and even like laundry in it for the high 600 at 5.75%. Like those are amazing deals. When they first came out, there was wait list, and you
couldn't negotiate. They didn't need to negotiate with you. Now they're saying, hey, bring your clients. We'll take offers. So if they list the home at $675 and they've already lowered it to $650, they will still negotiate on that.
For sure.
That's why you need good representation of people that have been around, that know kind of the ins and outs.
Yeah, because there are going to be builders. There are some builders who are sticklers that are not going to negotiate. Yeah. But we can still kind of wiggle a little bit around. And then we know we have relationships with these builders. We visit them every week, get updates on them. And so we know kind of which builders are willing to do
certain relationships.
Yeah. And they actually call us. They're like, hey, we have this, before we send it out, we wanted to send it out to you first. So there's a lot of great opportunities out there, really.
If you guys are on the fence and you just want to reach out to us and just see what we're seeing, these are the top 5 cities that we want you to look into with the biggest growth and just all around good quality of life. Great schools, great everything, right? You're going to look at Rockland, and they're closing out. They don't have too much growth left, but you have Rockland, you have Folsom, you have Rancho Cordova. Roseville's a huge one. Lincoln's a decent city. It's right up the street.
Elk Grove.
I'll even throw in a 6th one. Look at Elk Grove. These are all great cities that you're going to get brand new homes with great incentives. Let's jump on a call. We'd love to show you what we're seeing out there and help you any way we can. Cool?
Yeah. So make sure you give a little love.
We got to give a little love.
To that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next video.
See ya.
Bye.